everybody, welcome to Gamer Nation, where it is that time of year again. E3.
Christmas time?
Yes, close enough.
Yeah, it's the gamer Christmas.
E3 is next week. We are days away from
Why
announcements
Christmas?
and new
Can I just
games.
interrupt? Why not Gamer Hanukkah? Come on.
You're outnumbered.
That's a stupid made-up holiday.
It's a festival of
keeping
lights.
us away from
If
offending people on
anything,
the
it's
internet.
more like Hanukkah because it's multiple days. I'm gonna let it go.
offending
I'm
people
gonna
on the
let it
internet.
go.
Who doesn't offend people? Andrew Renee from the Escapist magazine.
Oh,
Hi.
hi. I sometimes offend people,
Are you
but
gonna be at E3?
I am going to be at E3. In fact, we're all going to be at E3, and it would be really awesome if you guys could check out our E3 coverage over on the Escapist. by
It's much
subscribing.
more professional than what we do.
It's a little bit more in-depth than what you guys do.
Informative.
Informative,
In-depth.
yes.
I mean, how often do you shoot people in the balls on your channel?
I actually never have done that,
Well,
so maybe
clearly
I
it's
Fail!
not. Clearly it's not as
Failure!
in-depth.
So E3.
Are you volunteering?
Yeah, I'll jump on. I'll
Yeah.
shoot some things in the balls.
Why
No,
not?
I mean, can I shoot you in the balls?
Oh, no. No, I
Yeah.
like my balls. It's all other sets
My
of
balls are
I
sacred.
don't like.
Okay.
Tangents.
That needs to be a meme. Hold on. It's this still image.
trying.
Oh wait, it's this still
He's
image.
trying to introduce
And then it
the
says
episode.
my balls are sacred on it. So someone make that. Go ahead.
E3 is coming. So Mickey, what's gonna happen?
Coming very soon.
Predict. Be psychic. What's gonna happen?
Xbox One's gonna announce a lot of games that everyone already knows about now. If that leak is true.
Yes, the leak.
PlayStation hopefully will announce a bunch of cool games, and then Nintendo will announce some games that people won't care about that much.
I care about Smash
Oh.
Brothers.
I care about Smash Brothers, but
A
no
new
one-
Mario Kart.
Well, here's the thing.
I care.
You care, but we can't play them at work. Laser Point.
Yeah, Nintendo, stop being stupid. I think I said this in another
I like to
video.
play every game at work.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Well, maybe they'll change their minds, but
better.
I'm glad that you brought up the leak because that has been circulating. A lot of people are calling it fake. Other people are calling it real. It does make sense that some of those titles would be announced. Some of them were Halo, Spartan Assault, Halo 5, the new Banjo and Kazooie, and of course Quantum Break, which has already been announced. And
Here's
some
why
other
I
stuff.
think the leak is actually real. One reason people are saying that it's fake is because no one knows the origin of it. I personally think that it's something that Xbox leaked, so to kind of get people
build
back
hype.
on their side. Because after their last presentation, everyone's like, down with the Xbox.
Yeah,
I think
like not
they
enough
needed
talk
this win.
about games and stuff. They're probably like, how about we leak some information about all the games that we're doing? It would have been a good PR move.
I don't
Yeah, I
understand-
could totally see that happening.
I don't understand like what happened. Like what marketing person was like, let's not talk about games at our reveal. But anyway, back to the leak.
More importantly, that leak has Killer Instinct on there.
Yeah.
And I cannot stress enough how
Yeah,
much I
whatever.
want that
Never
game back.
huge into Killer
I don't actually care.
Yeah.
I will be the one to stress
Negative
it.
Nancy's over there. They're like,
But what I thought was
Well, we
interesting
didn't
was
play Killer Instinct. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
there was Banjo-Kazooie and Killer Instinct on the list, both of which are rare games. So maybe we'll be
didn't play
seeing some
them.
more rare games coming to the forefront because that was a great
well,
developer back in
we
the day.
already know that Rare is working with Microsoft. That's already common knowledge.
Oh, you
so
know-
they're doing something. They just haven't announced what the specific project is yet.
You know what I can't wait to see, and I'm hoping that they show it, is all the Star Wars games that they're working on.
EA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
EA's,
ahead.
they have said that they will be talking about Star Wars game at the EA presentation. Which
I wanna
means
see
You have my eyes
13-13.
and ears.
I want to see
13-13 's not
Battlefront
happening.
3.
I want to see 13-13.
Battlefront
I want to see
3.
Battlefront 3.
Well, DICE LA just opened, or they're opening this year. DICE is opening a specific studio just to work on a Star Wars game. So it's very,
Battlefront 3.
very possible.
Battlefront 3.
Wait,
They're
LA?
dedicating a whole
Yeah.
studio
LA?
for it?
Oh,
Here.
wait,
We
wait,
can
whoa,
go.
whoa, whoa,
Los
whoa, whoa,
Angeles.
We
whoa.
can go.
Operation
Imagine-
Break into that studio.
Imagine,
Get the alpha version.
Can I just imagine this? Is Battlefront with Frostbite 3.
That's what we're all thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's got to happen.
It's gotta happen.
that would be amazing.
Dude, like f***ing Walker limbs flying across the screen.
Yeah.
My
Destruction.
I personally think that Xbox will have a giant comeback. I do think this leak is real. The PlayStation, I think, in true E3 fashion, will look kind of fancy for 5 minutes, then we'll all realize the next day, oh, you know what? Don't really care about any of that.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I
Yeah,
think
what are
right
you,
now
crazy?
this is PlayStation's to lose. I think they're coming in the strongest out of the big three when you look at like the lead up to what Nintendo has done and what Microsoft has done.
Nintendo's had a lead up?
Yeah, well, all the Nintendo Direct stuff that they've announced with about the Year of Luigi and the new 3DS games, the Link to the Past sequel that they're doing, and some other things like that.
They've had those.
Plus-
of course they have, but I think that PlayStation is looking really strong, and I think that they really are.
I
going
think you're
to have a
confusing
good
really
conference.
strong with hated less.
Oh, I wouldn't say hated less.
Let me say this. we haven't even seen what the new PlayStation looks like, so don't rule out the fact that it could be a ball that just floats in the center of your room. It's very possible.
Microsoft definitely succeeded in getting at least people talking about them, whereas PlayStation were just kind of, waiting for them to make the move.
Right, well, Naughty Dog, I'm guessing, is going to be showing something because they're a two-team studio. Their big project right now, The Last of Us, is about to come out in another week or so.
They just said they're working on a new game as well.
Well, I mean, it makes sense to me that Uncharted 4 would be a great launch title for the PS4.
Yeah.
Uncharted was great, but do we want that to kind of stop at the trilogy there? Maybe bring back another franchise? Some Crash Bandicoot?
I'm okay with some
Crash Team
Bandicoot.
Racing?
As much as I'd like to see Crash again, the problem with Crash is kind of the same problem with Sonic. Anytime they try to bring him back, it's a little more kiddie than the last time. So us older fans don't really get to appreciate
Is it more
the same
kiddie
Crash
or
that
are
we
you
had.
just older?
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Someone's getting old.
I keep realizing that this week.
Well, there's other things besides just first parties, though. I mean, we saw
Oculus Rift!
Yeah, yes, exactly. In Capcom, there was a list of games that Capcom is supposedly bringing to E3, which includes Dragon's Dogma 2, which a lot of people are saying was the Deep Down demo that we saw at the PlayStation 4 reveal event. I don't know if that's the case, but maybe it is. But there's also, you guys, there's also a lot of hardware coming to E3 this year, like you mentioned.
Like the Oculus Rift. Dude, I
Oculus
hope the
Rift.
Forest is there.
I wonder.
I don't know what they're doing exactly, but like, did
the
you see that?
survival horror?
The Forest, the survival horror one, where like mutants attack you and you can
No,
like
I
build
didn't.
traps for them. Oh, dude, it looks so cool. Yeah, there's this, and they're making it specifically for the Oculus Rift. You're just kind of on this island in the forest, and like by day you can go around and build and collect resources, and then at night these like weird mutants. They only showed them for a second, but they kind of look like Slender Man without the suit when they attack you.
Were they kind of creepy?
Got, like, all-
Would you call them
yeah, they're
maybe
faceless.
creeps that only attack at night while you're building stuff during the day?
Chris? It is a little Minecrafty feeling, but it's not like you build huge towers and stuff. It's like
It
you build
sounded
traps.
like more like DayZ to me.
Guys, that's all of our opinions here at Gamer Nation. Now it's time to go to you guys in a segment we like to call Tweets from the Fans. All right, you guys know how Tweets from the Fans works. You tweet us at Smosh Games Fun. We ask questions, you answer them. Yeah, pretty simple. We asked the question, what do you want to see announced at E3? First up is DatCandin27 says, I would like to see a third installment of any Valve game. We were just talking about Valve. Valve doesn't know how to
Dota
talk.
3 already?
can't
That's
count the
crazy.
third. Shut up
That's
about
crazy
Dota.
talk. Why would you tweet about that? Dota 2's not even out yet, you silly.
What about Team Fortress 3?
Yeah,
Fortress
that would be
3,
amazing.
Fortress
Dota 3, Half-Life 3,
but I-
Portal 3.
I don't.
Well, I was joking
Portal
about
3 would
Dota
be
3.
amazing. I would love
There
that.
really is there a third of anything in Valve?
No.
No finished
They don't-
release?
they don't
Nothing.
make-
Well, no, I mean, they've made third games where they call it, it's like Half-Life Condition Zero and
Spin-offs.
I think the
Yeah,
third Half-Life needs to merge like the Portal and Half-Life universes.
Counter-Strike Condition
I
Zero.
want to see Shell meet Gordon Freeman.
That would
I
be
want to be able to
awesome.
have the gravity gun and the portal gun. I think that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
You
Just call it 3. And then like as a side thing, the multiplayer is Team Fortress.
I need to-
Just
wait,
call
wait.
it 3.
With Left 4
You
Dead
can
3.
have that idea, Gabe.
I
Just
need
do
to-
it.
Moving on to COD G Hosted, I would like them to reveal the Xbox exclusives. Now we have talked
yeah,
about this, but at the
that's
same
going
time,
to
I
happen.
think exclusives, just as a whole, is going to be very interesting at E3. And personally, that's where I'm going with your tweet. There is more exclusives across the board.
I'm just thinking that his name is COD Ghosted.
Actually, yeah, it is COD Ghosted.
What did you say?
What did he say? All right,
COD.
All right, Walrus Boy.
What did he say? Wow.
COD G hosted?
He said COD G hosted.
In my defense, some of these Twitter handles are ridiculous.
Why would you think it was anything but COD ghosted?
COD G.
Because it was a lowercase g and an uppercase h. I think they have it on the screen. I don't know.
I don't even know what
confusing.
I don't
Wow.
even know what the question was because that's all I could keep thinking about.
He
All right.
wants to see exclusives. We
All
don't want
right, go
exclusives.
ahead.
Next
Continue.
tweet.
Move on from your embarrassment.
Mr. Lisa Kissin. I'm sorry, did I get that one right? Is that how you pronounce that one? Lisa Kissin?
That looks about right.
All right. Saying they want to have a new Sega console. Thoughts?
I heard that rumor that Sega's gonna release a new console. I don't know.
love it.
Sega's
No,
been
that's
out
not
of the game
happening.
so long. Yeah, we're not getting back.
I'd like it. It would be nostalgic for me. Even if it sucked, I'd be like, maybe maybe I'll pick that up.
No, that's not the way it is. When things suck, you troll them so hard when they suck.
No,
wait,
if
when
Sega
they're
came
good,
out
troll
with if Sega came out with the shitty console, you guys would troll it.
I
And let's
wouldn't.
be honest, like
No,
they just cannot compete with Microsoft and Sony.
They-
right
What
now.
would they even launch with
Sega.
it? They sold Sega to Nintendo, or they sold Sonic to Nintendo. They don't even have like a mascot lead
They'll
character
launch with
anymore.
They
Tails
could
standalone.
redo
Echo the
Aliens
Dolphins,
Colonial
the new-
Marines.
Oh yes, there you go, Echo
You
the
know what?
Dolphin.
Maybe Sega make some good games, and then we'll talk a new console. But guys, hey, that was I threw my card too soon.
Yes.
Good. Now
Guys,
you
that
can't
was
throw it
tweets
at
from
me.
you guys. Lazycorn, we got another segment.
Yes,
I
we're
don't wanna
moving
mess
on to a segment where we pit one of our gamers against another in a battle of wits, a war of words, and we call it PvP. And welcome to PvP. Today's topic: do we want to see new IP at E3 more than we want to see old IP?
That's intellectual property. for you
Intellectual
youngsters.
property, if you don't know. New titles, stuff that's never been seen before, or old stuff, like a new Halo or something. Defending new IP will be Jovenshire, saying we need new ideas and stuff. And defending old IP that needs to make a comeback is Andrea Renee. And we'll start over here with Andrea. You have 30 seconds to make your opening statement. Go!
Everyone loves a classic franchise. Last year we saw the Year of the Threes, Gears of War 3, Uncharted 3, Halo, that was Halo 4. But my point is that we love the games that we love, and that is what gets us excited about a new console, and that is what is Xbox and Xbox and Sony are going to need to sell their new consoles this fall, is they're gonna need the stuff that people recognize and stuff that people love. Crysis 3, yes, that was
And
another one.
stop.
Thank you.
All right. Andrea Renee saying older is better. And moving over
Like
to
a fine
Jovenshire,
wine.
go!
Yes, it's actually, it is good to have some familiarity with the new consoles, but at the same time, you're right, we're seeing 3s and 4s of these games. It's time for something new. Like, we don't need another Halo game because it's going to be practically the same thing. We don't need another, why do we hate Call of Duty every year? Because it's the same thing over and over. Let's get a little risky, let's get a little dangerous, let's try some new games. Last of Us, brand new game that everyone is excited for. What if we had 5 different The Last of Us that just blow our minds away and start new franchises? We can't keep having Halo 10, Gears of War 7. It's time.
And stop!
New stuff.
New stuff.
New stuff.
Jovenshire summing up the hit it and quit it argument very nicely. Andrea Renee, you have 15 seconds for your rebuttal. Go!
You know what? New games are fun, but they don't sell millions of units. Call of Duty, you may be sick of it, but it still is the #1 selling game. The Last of Us is gonna look awesome, but it's not gonna sell as much as an Uncharted 4 would sell, and that's why old IPs are super
And
important.
stop. Andrea Renee loves millions of units.
Joven, all you have to say is I'll
Give me
sell
that
you a
money.
unit and you win. Just say I'll sell you a unit.
Yeah. All right, Jovenshire, you have 15 seconds. Go!
Yeah, I think we gotta stop babying new users, like new gamers. If we just keep giving them the same thing, it's gonna stifle like the community as creative geniuses that are making great games. Also, Andrew Renee, I'll sell you a unit.
All right, you had 2
That
seconds
almost
to
worked.
spare.
Almost worked.
Jovenshire is saying something about stifling babies. It sounded bad.
And also being a prostitute.
Yeah. But it's not up to us here to decide who won this debate. It's up to you guys. So hit those comments, tell us who you thought won, and tell us any other topics you think we should discuss here on Gamer Nation. We love to know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Joven, you want to take us out?
Yeah, guys, be sure to follow Andrew Renee at Andrew Renee. Also, check out the Escapist News Network. Go subscribe to that channel for real, legitimate gaming news.
And we're
Something
gonna be doing
you
some
don't
E3
get here.
videos together, so you guys should check those out for sure.
It'll be fun collaborations.
For
and stuff.
shizzle.
All right, guys, we'll see you later.
I forgot my Nerf gun.
That was a weird sound I made. It was like a fatality for Mortal Kombat. You know what? At the same time, I just want to stop teasing. Like, we should just stop talking about it. Let's not care about it, because Valve is like that girl that's super hot, but you're totally never gonna be with her, but she's still like flirting with you. You're like, oh, maybe if you're nice to me, buy me stuff, and then she just like never does
This
anything
is
for
getting
you.
a little personal, huh?
You, Heather.
Oh,
I just made up. It's sad because he made up the metaphor and then he made up a girl that he made up in the metaphor.
There's so many problems I have. Moving on to COD G Hosted.